What's happening, Vault Hunters? So we're going to now head back to Promethea. We're in Borderlands 3 on flak, and we are going to go and see what is going on in the vault underneath Promethea. I do not need to be running this way. I can just drop straight down. Just a little leg stretch to get us moving. You know, it's good to keep the circulation going. Okay, bombs away. With any luck, we're gonna beat Troy and Tyrene to this vault. They've been one step ahead, one too many times. So let's see what happens.
I have need of you, beast.
There's a few different bits we're going to try and collect on our way through this next section. Definitely can remember a few things. Oh, let's get a cyclone. Definitely a voice log.
You'll have to kick them out if you want to get through. I'm sending Atlas forces that way to support you.
Thank you, Reese.
Vault Hunter, secure the ramp and push through.
These my guys or your guys? That's right. Mally one scumbags. We are still using our rack attack. I think I'm going to turn that off. We've had a bit of a play with that, but it is not my favourite. Let's have a quick look. Let's have on our little loader bot for a change. And we are going to go back to our... Oh no, let's have a beefed up mech.
Atlas reigns victorious. Join me, Vault Hunter.
I'm joining. There's a car behind here.
Hey VH! Know what's even cooler than a booster? A frickin' triple booster! Give me that sweet ride right there! It's behind that barrier!
Definitely want to try and keep my girl happy.
Rest. Your hunt is over.
So let's see if we can get this open with that. Just those two for the circuit, and yes, I have power. Alakazam. Kazam. Kazam. No, what am I missing? Kazam. There we go. And I feel like we should have something a bit more spicy in our third slot. Let's get a shotgun on. There we go, we are totally overpowered.
Alright! Good get, VH! Now drive that thing over to your nearest catch ride!
Which is not as close as I thought. The things we do for love. Now, that vehicle just got picked up separately. So is that going to have already overwritten my other ride? Yes, that's a shame. I was hoping I was going to be able to teleport back to it. Ah, there was a closer catch a ride. I know that you were all very keen to just see lots of driving, so that's what I've been getting. All my DMs are, please, more driving, more mucking around with the cars and not doing the actual game. It's true. Maybe. I didn't need to get out of that, did I? Hey, that's right. I could have left you doing this while I ran off.
You seek the highway.
What? Why is there one of those back there now?
Cool swords are handy.
Oh well, Ellie's gonna give me another car in a second anyway. Girl looks after me. What does this guy look like when he's pumped? Ah, full-size loader. Beefy. Touch this pet. Oh. Such a good boy. Right. Let's get going.
Chuckle nuts. It's been a grip.
Chuckle
So,
nuts.
life update.
Chuckle nuts. This is going to be a solemn session, I'm afraid. But with fun, and fighting, and looting. And probably some complaining. Right, I'm going to go over here and get a voice log real quick. I have
Hey,
broken
badass.
the game
You ready
at
to
this
crack
point
open that
before, so
vault?
let's hope that doesn't happen.
Finding that vault did some good for the people of Promethea, but that ain't true. At first, it sure seemed like it, though. Atlas started building subways and
What's up, girl?
tracks.
Typhon's
When they did
talking,
find
but
another vault,
I'll be right with you.
corporations stopped investing in the planet.
What if a fish hook on your
Promethea
face?
became a crap hole again.
It's just the lighting.
Careful who you work for. Corporations, they're like assholes. They ain't any prettier from the inside. And if you stay near one long enough, they're gonna crap all over you.
Athenas will always be my home, but I almost miss Pandora. Almost.
Wait, which gun is this? I thought this is the one that made me pets. Oh. I don't know what just happened. What's up, girl?
Hells to the yes. Did I use that right?
Yo, Ellie, we'd like to make it to the vault in one piece. What you got for me?
Yeah,
Girl, I've been waiting for
Ellie.
you to say something like that. Get ready for Project Double D.
Hell yeah. Oh, Ellie. Never change. You're driving. Need my hands free.
Oh, you said driving. Fine. I'll drive.
We need some tunes.
Right.
Let's see what Ellie's
It's
got.
rock
on
and
here.
roll. Look at this sea. This is very
Classic.
cool. I think they did a great job with this mega city. Can be better,
Going somewhere important.
but it's good.
You wouldn't mind if I don't know.
Keep in mind
broadcast your
that
location to every maniac on the planet? No? You sure? Cool.
this
I'll do it
is
anyway.
the most technically,
Don't worry about her. We got this.
technologically
Just like on
advanced
Athenas, right?
planet in this sector.
Here they come.
So there's
Light 'em
still
up.
plenty of opportunity to
Get me close and I'll
go to other
blast 'em.
planets that have similarly crazy, futuristic, high-tech, super Tokyo vibes. And that's an exciting proposition if done correctly. We could have done some more things that were a bit more city-ish.
Roadblock ahead.
Hey! Over here! They're trapped! Tear them apart!
Shh! Shh! Stop telling them!
We gotta get these crazies off our back before I can clear the way.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, I'm probably going to do vastly better once I'm out of the car, which is basically an inevitability. There we go. Yeet. It's going to be interesting to see how the boss fight, spoilers, is going to go. Considering that I'm pretty well equipped. Should I get a gun? Oh, that's my guy. My guy.
Furious
Get him.
rage.
Get him, get him, get him. Sorry I sent you miles away from the target that I wanted you to get. Respawn. Respawn. That's interesting. Sticking me back in the gunner seat. Now it's just messing with me.
Okay, those guys, they're on fire now. Don't worry, we'll see them again at the Great Vault. Until then, make those thieves pay for what they did
Die!
to your family.
Die, giant woman!
Get me near that entrance and I'll clear the way.
Shooting the butt. Right.
All clear. Let's move.
I feel like she could still highlight the door but allow me to shoot it. Leftsies or rightsies?
Lilith, we're running out of road.
Head
Good
through
jump.
the spillways.
Except.
Bad guys ahead.
Get off my ass. Can't you see that I'm driving here?
Hiding in a gutter. I've always called you trash, but it's good to see you living your truth now.
I can clear the way, but we need to get these idiots off our backs first.
Which it is. She mean me? I mean, I'm not a good driver. I'm not good at this bit. Whoop. At all. But I have most of the time felt that the enemy to vehicle ratio is not quite right. I feel like you should be able to do this section fairly easily without losing the vehicle, but I think I always lose the vehicle at some point. Which would be okay if things were a bit more exciting, or if it was, you know, more straightforward to go and get the car, like the car just respawn in the middle or something. But now I'm getting confused where I can even go get the car. Is there a mine just floating in the air over there? That's unnatural. Flamethrower.
Close and I'll clear
Forget
the
about
way.
that. I'm gonna cheat. Okay, no cars here. Is that... Whoa, have I got to go back there for a car? No, there's got to be cars here. Surely. I don't remember it making me walk that far. Maybe that's because it's meant to be impossible for you to actually break your vehicle. I'm just one of the people in the world who's just talented enough to always break my car. It'd be handy if I could jump on him and, like, fly. That would be handy. Regarding Borderlands, 4 things. I think it'd be really cool to see some more modern mobility with some of the characters. I have some videos I'm going to be doing talking about hypothetical characters, just my own thoughts. But one of those... It can't be all the way back here, surely. Surely not. One of those would be a character that has a lot of the modern kind of movement in the game, so there'd be, you know, there'd have to be a bit of a glass cannon kind of character that had the mobility, but not particularly hard-hitting. Probably a melee character, so the idea of being that you get out close. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, to get a double jump in there, air dashes, something sort of similar to like the kind of mobility you get in like Shadow Warrior, where maybe you've got a double jump and a dash. The dash is quite liberal, so you could even sort of jump, dash, which gives you some fun mobility stuff. For them to have the slide, obviously the ground pound, we already have those in, so maybe that character would be a bit more effective at those, or maybe like with a ground pound they could then follow that up with like a higher jump, or you could have something where you had a siren character or a bit of tech on your character, so they could even sort of not fly but sort of float or hover to an extent, just to have that difference of angle. And you know, that would open up some interesting things for different playthroughs if you had a character that had that sort of slightly different mobility that meant that they were able to access slightly different areas in some of the sort of fights.
They live underground. I always thought aliens would come from the sky, but they didn't. They live beneath us, waiting for their time to strike on shore.
bro.
I tried to warn people, but nobody believes me. They all called me crazy, but I'm not crazy. I'm the only one who sees the truth of things. There's aliens, I tell ya. Aliens from the deep. I used to have one just like that.
Yeah, so if you played Battleborn at all, I guess we're talking things in the sort of area of what Benedict could do. So you have kind of, you know, some hang time, basically, some hovering, but not full-on flying. Although, you know, a form of kind of actual flying is definitely something that could be brought in as well, with limits. For those of you who didn't play Battleborn, Farah, I guess, has a similar kind of deal where you have the high jump to get you up, and then you can kind of float down. But that would be a very interesting new way for a Vault Hunter to interact in combat scenarios.
That's right, you dumb shark tarps. We've had our followers combing the city for the vault since before you got here.
We're so behind. Why do they mock us?
Beat us to it.
Trying our best, damn it.
We're the ones with the key. That vault is ours.
Yeah. Now, is it just a chest? I feel like there's a fairly high pile of stuff here to traverse up, and there's something at the top of it.
Mark! Marking prey!
It's my kind of marking, where you point out that you're marking it. Jumping, climbing, jumping, jumping and climbing.
Damn.
Get up. Didn't make that. Be a jerk about it. Everyone's looking. Just a chest. I'll take that just because I came up here. Well, ridiculous.
Thrill of the hunt!
Thank you, Mara. Pow. Punching. Well, no,
Last
punching, I
stop,
feel like that.
bitches!
Ice packs.
Welcome to Polygon Station, where Atlas takes you farther than
Snack.
Enemy in my
He's yours.
Oh, my kids! I wish they were born! Eat my holy lead!
Just trying to attack that, pal. This is a lot shorter when you're playing this flat.
Long sleep! Stop! Oh my
There he is. Girl can handle it. Girl got skills.
I'm not a dead child!
What are you doing back here?
hostile.
Go there.
Your path ends here.
Yes. Yes. Good.
Show me what you got!
There you go. That's what I got. There's a person right here. Oh, dude. Oh, upstairs, huh? I did not. I don't recall there ever being anyone upstairs when I've done this before. Sneaky. And sneak. Who's shooting? Got a guy stuck in the wall or something? That's definitely something that I can make games do. Get angry and deal with that. Oh, there we go. Should we go? Sorry, that wasn't a hostile throw. I just was doing a reload.
Apollyon Station, at the intersection of industry and transportation and luxury. It's a three-way intersection.
Apollyon Station. Try our new private transit pods. Fart up your commute in peace.
Apollyon Station. Just blast that subway car with your butt stink.
Stop it! Get your butt shined by our expert butt valets.
I don't know the actress's name, voice actress, but she has good range. She does a very good job with Tyrene, and she's just obviously showing off there some of her diversity. I don't know what else she's done. My understanding was that she was pulled in to do this, and she was just a content creator. She was a YouTuber. The Echo too. So this is funny. It's a white item. It's the grenade. When you at the very start of the game, when we met Claptrap off of Marcus's bus, he gave us our Echo device, which is our menu system effectively. But he made a joke that the Echo 2 was so bad that it was exploding, and so they turned it into a grenade. So this is the grenade. You can buy them in the machine as grenades. Just an Echo 2 device that blows up. So, pretty cool. I'm gonna leave that there. Oh man, let's buy it and equip it. I don't think they do anything super special. It's just, you know, just for the sake of being silly. Boom! Well, does what a grenade is meant to. There is, I think it's in this room. There should be a trap just underneath this train track. Well, not a train track, is it? It's just like... And I always used to think that there was a Typhon voice log. But I swear when I came up here the other day, I couldn't find it. I thought there was one up on this...
Right there.
this walkway. Is that one? No, I can't see it because of the stupid marker. No. I don't know why. I really had it in my head there was one up here. I'm gonna have to look around just because otherwise my brain will not be happy with me. I guess maybe there's another room. Maybe we get another room like this that looks very similar, but yeah, it's not that dustbin. Although it could be, you know. Hey, I remember when I was at the blah blah blah. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna be able to fool you. I'm not even gonna try. I know I'm not gonna be able to fool you.
Let's see if my knife gets in your skull.
My memory's bad. Echo device. Everyone stopped dying before I blew you up. Echo device. My team is just too good. My team is just doing everything. Echo device. Echo device. He's a big boy. Well, he was. Pathetic. Is that Maya screaming? I'm not even sure. It's a little fire between friends.
Close now. Whatever power is inside, the Iridians locked it away for a reason. You must not let the Calypsos acquire it for themselves.
That's
Yes, ma'am.
it! I'm sick of waiting
That's a new specimen to me.
Guardians. They protect the vaults from anyone crazy enough to open one. They won't be happy to see us.
From my experience, they don't do a great job at that. I don't know what your experience is. Tell me in the comments below. Have they ever stopped you opening a vault? I mean, it doesn't count if you had to go for dinner or something, anyway. But humorous responses are encouraged. Yeah, it's there. Need to remember these.
Illegible.
I'll be back for those. There's a voice log around here. 100%. I remember this one.
After I found that first vault, Atlas sent
Hey.
me into every nook and cranny
You
of
mind?
Prometheus. But the truth is, I never found another one. Pretty soon, Atlas started accusing me of moving out on them. But Typhon's honor, there ain't no more vaults on Promethea. Good thing too. You release a monster in a city, you better have another one to fight it. Saw that in an old documentary from before the expansion. What a flick!
So, that ties in very closely to something I'm going to be talking about with Typhon. I have some theories on Typhon that we're going to be talking about. At the moment I'm being a bit slow with that kind of content because I am just busy. I work full time and have lots of things to do. Trying to keep track of... Oh, sorry, Maya. Trying to keep track of stuff on this channel, trying to build up the content. And also I have a couple other channels, but I have one other main channel where I talk about just general gaming stuff, which is This Ice Will Break, which may be changing branding, but that's irrelevant for the moment. But yeah, so when I've, you know, this is kind of just general content I'm doing at the moment, doing playthrough stuff, trying to just get the Borderlands games ticked off just so that they're on the channel, and just refreshing my memory, re-engaging with the main games. But I have lots of plans for more specific content, a little bit more effort in those, a bit of writing required and such. So those will be coming in due course, but I also want the pool of video, basically, so that I can pull whichever clips I need to from this playthrough to have, you know, background and voice things and whatever else. So I'll be pulling that clip that Typhon used just then in that specific video. I do hope that you enjoy rambling. Rambling is one of my superpowers. The forgotten basilica. I'm not sure why I went northern with that, but shoot the fairies. Ah!
We're in.
Terrifying.
You'll be swarming everywhere.
Right. Get some ammo.
Looks like we're on our own, Vault
I don't
Hunter.
think this is going to be a very long fight, but yeah. Oh, I should have set my my rampager incense going. Maybe I could go and get that. Maybe we could be... Oh no, it'd take too long to do. Plus it just sends all the smoke in my face, so... You've seen it. Right. Let's do this. Into the vault.
Wow.
I also have
I'd have to see another vault.
stuff I'm going to be talking about with Maya, a very specific video I'm working on for that,
Imagine all
and
the
this
people
hole
who
will
lived
be
out their
explained
lives
in
on the
that,
surface above,
interestingly
never
enough.
knowing they were standing on. Get
Although
ready.
the hole
The creature the
has a
original sealed inside the
backstory
vault has been
in my
sleeping
version.
for millennia.
Not just a
Take
hole
pistol
that's
and
there
pick it up.
and for some reason isn't
There,
being used, and
that
somehow
arch is
no
the
one found
entrance.
this.
Put the key in that pedestal.
Key in the
Hunt
pedestal.
has led me to this
Check.
moment.
Here we go.
I feel like they had big money set on this. There wasn't that many figures made for in conjunction with Borderlands 3. Mainly main characters, but this is the only monster they decided to choose, which is interesting. I'm not sure whether that was to make sure that they were kind of kind of keeping people off the scent of where the larger story was going to go, or whether they had this guy pegged to be more of a big deal at the point that those manufacturing deals were arranged. I'm not sure. It is a very cool fight. There's a lot of mechanics going on with it. It's a cool boss that evolved as you go, albeit that, of course, now that I'm recording it, he's just sitting there bugged out. I literally am the king of breaking games and at the worst times. I have never seen the Rampager just stay up in the corner of the room like this. He normally jumps all over the place. This could end up being very broken. Because if he doesn't come down here, I don't know if we can progress this fight properly. You go up there and get him. Oh, actually, that's probably worked out pretty good. I mean, it made him move a little, but he's now just screaming into another wall. Is he bugged out to the extent he's not going to be able to come back down? Oh no, there we go. He needs to be in the middle of the room for this to... Shoot them! Shoot them! So these actually come out of the enemies, the Guardians, sorry. So he's actually sucking in kind of Guardian energy. Because when you kill the Guardians, those will escape out. And if they go near another Guardian, they can kind of reattach to them. And I think it changes the prefix of that Guardian you're fighting then. I didn't notice that as we were coming in, and we tore through that pretty quick, so we didn't see it at that point, but... Yeah, very cool boss design. So he has like, I think he has like 3 different heads. They sort of rotate. Hitting him with some of the stuff I have. Let's see how he does against the Butcher. He doesn't do very well against the Butcher. Which is why it's called the Butcher. I think I'm shooting them. It's just kind of spraying everywhere. But yeah, so I guess these are kind of Guardian souls to an extent. It's just interesting that this is what powers him. That also ties into something else that I will be discussing at some point. Oh, the music. This guy is active. Those should be tearing me apart though. As with so many of the fights and other things in the game, this guy is just too weak. I mean, I should be getting hit by 3 of those and be down, because he's spraying them everywhere. I've got the opportunity to move. There is cover. He does make it pretty obvious which path he's going to go across, but I can just ignore that and just basically stand around and get hit by a load of explosions and things, which just seems stupid. But either way, a fun fight, a cool boss. Coming back here at a later stage, because he is farmable. Coming back at a later stage, kind of you can see exactly what that fight becomes when it's a bit more challenging and you have to actually work for it. He has a rocket launcher, which I can't remember the name of, but those sort of fireball things that he throws out as he's flying across. It's a grenade launcher, sorry, rocket launcher that fires, I think, a beam of 3 or 4 of those.
It isn't safe here.
And this a chance to see a real vault? Look at this place.
Ava, you're not a vault hunter yet. There's a lot more to it than running headfirst into danger.
Your mouse right in checks your body can't cash.
Vault hunter?
Skill point. Has that been sitting there all session? Probably. Alright, let's keep going in this.
You should go inside. Take your time. I need to have a chat with my apprentice.
And now the spoils of the hunt.
This place must be like 100 years old. Maybe even 200.
Ava, we need to talk.
Yeah.
This
Vault Hunter, can you hear me? Do not panic. I'm simply testing a new communication device based on Lilith's powers.
don't touch anything.
Now I can punch and break these.
What is this?
The vault path led us here for a reason. There must be some significance to this device.
So you can go back to areas you've already been to, and there have been plenty of those crystals around. There will be hidden chests like this one, where the chests are covered with crystals and you have to break them in order to open them. So that's very cool for replayability and just encouraging you to go and visit those areas. That's fine. Smoosh a few more of these. Ooh. This all just breaks into iridium blocks, which is a currency, as you know. 535. I should probably spend some of those. Okay, let's smoosh open this.
Fascinating. This vault is linked by an ancient energy conduit to a second vault. Those coordinates look like Eden 6. Good work, Vault Hunter. We have our next destination. Collect Maya and her little truant and return to the ship.
Any more purples? Any more purples? One more. Yeah. Ah.
Let's see what you hide.
Yeah, just like you to look at it a little bit first. Prepare your sad faces. I'm sorry we all have to relive this. And if you haven't lived this before, I'm sorry that you have to live this.
Ava, I'm trying to keep you safe.
By just ditching me on the ship? You said I could be a vault hunter like you. You promised.
You will. When you're ready.
When kindergarten is out.
What's up, bitches? Ow, Troy, look what they left for us.
Thanks for doing all the hard work. Man, you vault thieves only think with your trigger fingers, huh?
Keep this up and I'll be a god for real.
Will be gods.
That's what I said. Now, let me do my thing.
Don't. Everyone stop her doing her thing. It only seems like a bad thing.
No!
I thought it was
What are you
dead.
doing?
Taking what's ours. See, the monsters don't protect the power of the vaults. They are the power of the vaults.
And now it's all mine.
Hey, save any for the parasite?
Nope. That was really lazy.
We're leaving. Now.
We should be kicking their asses.
So who's the brat? You I get, but what's her deal?
She's no one. I'm your problem.
I'm gonna be a siren, and then I'm gonna mop the floor with assholes like you.
You're gonna... Is that how you think this works? Honey, you're not even gonna leave this place.
Put her down. That's what I thought.
Maya!
Ava, don't! Be ready.
you could only take from me.
I guess it's any siren.
Come on. We got what we came for.
Yeah, a lot more. But hey, if that siren thing ever works out for you.
Maya, she's gone. Grab the girl and get back to the ship. I'll tell Lilith.
Well, that's a whole universe of wrong from writing perspective, and so many things in the story is just, yeah, I think my robot there kind of indicated the absolute
Maya's dead.
pile
We can mourn when we are safe.
of stupidity that was that scene. But we will move along. Let's head on back. I'll probably just tidy things up with. No, we'll go and do what we need to at Sanctuary. Tidy things up there. Then we'll be going to Eden 6, which is a new location, and we will touch base with our friend there. And that will probably be it for this session, and then next time we'll start fresh in Eden 6. But yeah, I've got a whole video that is like one of my main videos I'm going to be doing is dedicated to that last scene, is dedicated to Maya dying at this point, how she dies, you know, just the variety of things that are just wrong with that scene is just insane, and just it's very poor foresight on the behalf of the writers for the game. I think that a trend in writing that writers in the sort of entertainment industry just don't understand, which is called subverting expectations. Which basically I don't really understand where this has come from in modern times, but really it comes down to not being so formulaic with everything you write, because movies and games and the direction everything goes with characters a lot of the time is just so predictable it gets dry and boring, and that's not how writing should work. And particularly in entertainment, it's not about trying to just do something, just, you know, trying to just do something random or something that's just like a bad, choosing a bad decision because it's bad, because you don't expect it to happen. You want things to be somewhat familiar for
too expensive
for someone watching, because you want people to be able to follow a logical trail for what's happening. The point is you need to create enough options and do it in a way that is not just hinting at things that you're going to do down the line, you know, at every turn. And people just don't seem to understand this. Like, good writing doesn't come from just making crap decisions.
Vault Hunter, good to see you.
Like, that's a terrible explanation, but I'm sure you get my point to an extent as someone who... as someone who has watched thousands upon thousands of films, I've been obsessed with entertainment since I was a child. I've been playing video games from literally the moment I could interact with the keyboard, so I played thousands upon thousands of games. Stories are something I interact with on a daily basis. And I definitely suffer from boredom with writing a lot of the time. But even with things where you have expectations, the biggest issue is that often that it's like all the pieces are there for a story or an idea or a progression of something, and it's like someone has all these good ideas and then they give them to an intern or a child that doesn't know what to do with them, and so they just stick them in a hat and just throw a few things on the floor and write a few sentences in between so that it connects in some way. It's just all over the place. Anyway, I'll let the scene play out.
To honor her memory the best we can. People die in wars. By the droves. I mean, open your eyes, people. Don't ask me to speak at your funeral, Lilith.
Oops. That maybe was an inappropriate gesture.
I never kid. I know what I am.
Who's this person?
A brilliantly ruthless scientist. And you know what you
Oh,
are.
cool.
Because everyone on this ship is waiting for you to say something. And they won't be able to get back to the very important things they need to do to keep this hunk of floating space debris functioning until you do. Maya wasn't just a Crimson Raider or a Vault Hunter. She was family. But we can't lose sight of our mission. We're going to open the vaults. That's how we make her death mean anything. Everyone, back to your stations.
Open the vaults? That's all you have to say. Maya's dead because you wanted to open the vaults. We should be hunting down the Calypsos and making them pay for what they did.
It's not that easy.
Maya always told me a Vault Hunter runs toward the fire. All her stories were about you. You saved Pandora. You killed Handsome Jack. You're supposed to be the Firehawk.
I don't know what I am.
Figure it out, Lilith, before you get someone else killed.
Vault Hunter, go
Yes.
see if she's all right, will you? I'll get us
have
ready
to?
for the jump to Eden 6.
Okay. Like, literally, it's the weirdest scene. Like, Lilith is just all she ever does is run towards the fire. That's how she got in the situation she's in. So why would that be a course of action? But I understand that Ava is a child, and I guess that's maybe what we're meant to be doing with this, is Ava's a child, and so therefore she just says and does stupid and terrible things all the time. But maybe someone around here should be an adult.
Thanks.
Maybe someone should actually deal with this child. Try to mentor them properly.
I'm glad you did. Here, this is... It was hers.
Gimme.
She'd probably want you to have it. I'm sure they're getting ready for the jump to Eden 6. You should be up there. I think I need to be alone.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Wait, actually, I don't think it's going to give that to me until I talk to Lilith. But this will be an SMG. And this is a nod to Maya's skill trees in
We need to set a course to Eden 6.
Borderlands
no time
2.
to waste.
So she had a skill in one of her trees when you were working towards her, like buffing her elemental powers, which did a corrosive cloud. And so we get a very corrosive cloud SMG.
Oh, memories.
Right?
Our followers love it. Recruitment is skyrocketing. Man, your dead siren's powers are amazeballs. Woo! I've been phase locking grapes and tossing them into my mouth all day. Your friend's dead. Always a step behind, eh, Lil? Ah, see you at the next vault, which totally doesn't rhyme with Schmeed and Schmix. Bye.
Schmeed and Schmix. What could it be? What rhymes with Schmeed
Not sure
and
those
Schmix?
monsters care about anyone or anything.
Schmeed and Schmix.
That's what makes them so dangerous.
Schreezen Bix.
Was somehow connected to one
Trees
on
and...
6. If the Calypsos want to get their hands on that vault, those monsters are going to have to
I
go
don't
through
know.
us.
You?
Luckily,
Anyone?
we have a friend in the area. Claptrap, get Hammerlock on vid screen.
Whoops, that's not where I wanted to put that.
Pleasure. I'll bet he can't wait to hear about my many adventures.
Lilith, Wainwright Jacobs at your service. I'm sorry to report that those COV zealots have kidnapped Hammerlock. And it seems they're here for me. One step closer and I'll whoop you with lead. I'll emblazon my family crest on your craven ass.
Looks like
The COV are already on Eden 6. Vault Hunter, meet up with Wainwright Jacobs. Find out what's going on down there.
Right. Let's go. Schmeeden schmecks. Right, and I think we need to just be downstairs. There was definitely a quicker way of doing that.
I could give you the proper Jacob's welcome to Eden 6, but those COV devils are everywhere. Me and a few survivors are holed up in my family's lodge. Supplies are running low and we're surrounded. I need your help.
That's, things are getting a little bit toasty around here. I'm going to have to just drop that down a little bit. And then I also thought I will switch up my pet to coincide with our new setup, and I'm also going to stick that on as well. No, I'm not. Oh no, yeah, let's leave angry pet on. No, that alt. Button mistakes. That pet, that alt. There we go. He's a happy monkey.
Those craven zealots. Jacobs Corporation has survived for 300 years, but these COV devils have spread across the system like a damn plague. All under the orders of those rat bastard Calypsos. They murdered my father because he wouldn't hand over our vault, and now they've come for me. That's the town of Reliance, or used to be. Home to our finest gunsmiths, central to our logging operations too. At least my father's not allowed to see us fall into those bandit devils. You'll find the lodge at the peak. We'll fight these devils off best we can, but I suggest you hurry.
Whoopsie.
The Great Vault beckons! Jacobs will bleed! As long as I can hold a Jacobs shotgun in my hand, I ain't handing over Eden 6 without a fight. Come at me, you mud-sucking bastards!
Right, yeah, so I've got my 4th slot now. So yeah, the Cloud Kill. That's the corrosive cloud weapon that is a Maya gun, basically. They've got a couple of corrosive things going on. Switch that up as well, just for a change. Don't really like that flamethrower.
Just keep going, don't you, Vault Thief? Have you considered, I don't know, laying down and dying? Seemed to work for your siren friend.
Did think about it.
Heard any complaints from her?
Glad you're here. Not sure how much longer we could have held those COV zealots off.
I think you're doing pretty good.
Such fury!
Go, pet.
You're driving them back. Just a few more, Vault Hunter.
You filthy heretic! Killed by a poser!
Skills.
Vault Hunter, you just saved my
my damn life, and I am in your debt.
It seemed like you did a pretty good job. Word up.
My name is Wainwright Jacobs.
This guy's been,
but I'm afraid my name's all I have left. Those devils have taken everything.
It's a bit,
well, come on in.
bit red in the eyes. I don't know if that's just a weird lighting thing on there, that sort of entrance there. I will hurt myself, thanks. There we go, that's a bit better. Now he's inside in the light. Trash.
I reckon I'd be in the mud too. I escaped with my life, but they captured my partner, Alistair Hammerlock. Those devils are holding him as leverage until I cough up the vault key, which is also why you're here, I presume.
It is.
Correcto.
That vault has been a family secret for generations. We didn't want our fair paradise to be torn asunder like what happened to Promethea and Pandora. Where there's a vault, there's always a war. But right now, I've more pressing concerns than my family legacy. Alistair Hammerlock, love of my life. If they kill him, I got nothing left.
I mean, you have a giant house and a massive fortune and most of the planet.
With the smoking end of a Jacob's firearm. So that's exactly what we gonna do. See, that cult
And that
is
machine
holding
over there.
Alistair in a prison called
And this
the
chair, this
I
wireless.
sent a team of mercenaries to break him out, but I ain't heard
The
from
book.
them since. Rescue Alistair.
Very funky chair.
I'll get you that damn vault key. You in?
Guess you lean that back and then you go to bed.
I am very much in.
All right. The team's muscle,
do it.
codenamed Meat Slab, should be securing an escape route as we speak. He'll be near the prison's front gate. Find him and get Alistair out of there alive. I'll
You can
hold
count on
down
me.
the fort and protect what's left of my people. Good luck.
Roger that.
Now,
Right.
I'm not worried about Meat Slab biting me.
Let's get to the anvil, and we will stop it there.
But attention span ain't his strong suit, particularly when there's punches to be thrown.
I like it. Eden 6, cool location. I mean, I think every location, but
I want to say Swamp Dangerous place, Eden 6. Reminds me of home. Anyway, the Mellow One sponsorship was a bust, but we did take a page from Katagawa's Murder Diary. This time, I just bammed right in at dinner time and leaves the CEO of Jacobs. Boom, done. Installed a loyal puppet instead, and she is a trip. Real ice queen, you know? She manages the books, keeps the locals in line. It's just nice to see another rich bitch in charge, you know? You know.
I know. Yeah, it's a cool location. I wasn't too sure on it at first, but it is one of the ones that grew on me. It was probably my least favorite when the game first came out, but yeah. It's good fun. There's lots of different things around here, lots of different wildlife, lots of stuff to explore, and some really fun side quests and things. Right, well, that will be it for today's session. Next time we will come back into the anvil, we'll get to catch up with some old friends, and we will save Hammerlock. But thank you very much for joining me. If you did enjoy this content, please do stick around, please do check out my other videos, please do support me in all the standard YouTube ways, and I will catch you next time, Vault Hunters. Take it easy. Peace.